Got an absolutely massive week this week, putting a massive focus on all of the visuals of the van. I figure I can go and take a load of photos once all of the visual mods are done on the outside. So from a mental health as well, I want big changes on the outside and focus on the inside next week. This includes, but is not limited to, new wheels on the van, completing the roof rack, putting a double swivel seat in the front, and painting. That's right, for the first time ever, I'm going to be painting a vehicle. Because why not choose my livelihood, massively risky, technical, irreversible change on the van as a first time of doing something? But first of all, let's get the work van wheels upgraded to some nice off-road, harder looking wheels and tyres. Once I finished with the wheels and tyres, I decided to put the light bar onto one of the roof back mounts. As you can see, I was practicing some of my wrestling moves with the rivet gun. This essentially will just put in a nut, so then you can go directly into a secure fixed place on the roof rack. Once the light bar was mounted, it was just a small task then of doing the wiring. First there was an outdoor plug to put onto the existing loom that I've got, then drilling through the van so then the wire can be fed through to the power. Then Sikaflexing with some masking tape so then the unit can be waterproof. With a working light bar, that then leaves me with the next task, which is the double swivel base. As you can see, it swivels around a centre pivot with one wire which came with the kit for the seatbelt tensioner. Unfortunately, I've got more than that in the bench seat, which then left me with the arduous task of having to cut, splice, repin and heat shields 10 wires 4 times each for the extended wire connections to work. This took absolutely forever. It was quite a headache to have to match the cables up with the tiny little colours on them. Little did I know, when I put the seat back in this position, I actually disconnected them all, and with the van power being back on, I then set off an airbag light. Nevertheless, job needed to be done, so I took a 5-minute break, got some food, came back and cracked on. Luckily, I have a friend that's got an Autel, so I got him to come up with that after he'd finished work. I got the double swivel base rewired, all connected and secured this time. And then once plugged in, we managed to reset the codes and take off the passenger side restraint warning off. And it's gone off. Nice one. When getting onto the paint, first of all I needed to strip down all of the plastic parts. I didn't want to paint the whole side, I just wanted to break up the large silver panels. So I thought best to spray the bottom third underneath the plastic line, as well as the bonnet, just to protect against things like chips. The masking was a pain on the back, so the chair definitely helped. And I'll let the video speak for itself. Once all the masking had been done, it was then time to get the sander out. The paint which I've chosen is a Raptor paint. Just needs a light sanding for something for the paint to bond onto. It did take quite some time though to get all of the panels down to flat base. Small little discovery with the side lights. So this is the one on the new W907s, and this one that I've ordered is one from 906, which is the previous model, which is a pain. The ones for the 907 are like £100 more. Now I've seen it's just a red and black wire, and the only difference is on the clip there. I'm just using a Stanley knife just to trim that down and wiring it up, and they work perfectly fine. Happy day. With all the masking off now, you can finally see the end product. Got the black infill to match with the window, the black all down the sides with the new side lights and wheels, and the black bonnet there with a rugged texture, which is really nice against the light, and the light bar up top, and the new metal breast plates have come in time, which complement that really rugged look on the back there.